Human rights group. Thousands of Korean prisoners disappeared from gulag. World News. MSN. Outlook. More. Autos. My MSN. Video. Careers and jobs. Personals. Weather. Bellish. Quotes. White pages. Games. Real estate. Wonderwall. Horoscopes. Shopping. Yellow pages. Local edition. Traffic. Feedback. Maps and directions. Travel. Full MSN index. Bing. News.com. Today. Nightly news. Meet the press. Dateline. MSNBC. Breaking news. Newsvine. Home. U.S. World. Politics. Business. Sports. Entertainment. Health. Tech. Science. Travel. Local. Weather. Advertise vertical bracket ad choices. Recommended. Egypt's largest Christian community threatened as Islamists take over town. Recommended. Protests ahead of Moscow vote as Putin critic Navalny surges in polls. Recommended. Obama will address country on Syria, calls crisis threat to global peace. Recommended. Last remaining witness to Hitler's final hours dies aged 96. Header point top underscore header left curly bracket background image URL http://cdn.lib.newsvine.com/chrome/world news franchise/images/header point jpg equals 10,462 right curly bracket. First for breaking news and analysis, compelling world news stories from NBC News journalists. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. About this blog archives. Email updates follow on Twitter. Subscribe to RSS. 75 comments. Print. 4 hours ago. Human rights group. Thousands of Korean prisoners disappeared from gulag. Digital globe file. A satellite image of the barracks and other facilities of Camp 22 at Kimdaeong in northeastern North Korea taken on May 21, 2002. By Henry Austin, NBC News contributor. Tens of thousands of North Korean prisoners have disappeared from an enormous gulag situated in a region where there were known food shortages, prompting fears that they may have starved to death before it closed last year, according to a human rights think tank. Camp 22, a vast labor camp that sprawled across 700 square miles, making it larger than Los Angeles, used to hold around 30,000 prisoners, the Washington, D.C.-based Committee for Human Rights in North Korea (HRNK) said in an August report entitled, North Korea's Hidden Gulag, Interpreting Reports of Changes in the Prison Camps. Advertise vertical bracket ad choices. But that dwindled to only 3,000 in the months before its closure at the end of 2012, it said. At around the same time there were reported food shortages in the area, raising the possibility that large numbers of inmates starved to death, according to investigators from HRNK. Defectors told them that as many as 8,000 prisoners may have been transferred to other camps, leaving a shortfall of up to 22,000, and there are no suggestions that any inmates were released, according to the report. North Korea's 2009 currency devaluation, whereby camp authorities were reportedly unable to purchase food in markets to supplement the crops grown in the camps, combined with bad harvests, resulted in the death of large numbers of prisoners after 2010, it said. The report details the situation in penal colonies called Kwanliso, literally translated as managed places, as Kim Jong-un consolidated his power after taking over as leader from his father, Kim Jong-il, who died in 2011. HRNK, which gathers information from defectors, including former guards and survivors of prison camps, as well as examining satellite imagery, is demanding an inquiry into the fate of the prisoners. If even remotely accurate, this is an atrocity requiring much closer investigation, concluded the report's author David Talk, a former